It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Tennessee Titans taking on the NFC champions, the Washington Commanders. The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Mustang 19, 7 Pirates.
Now Griffin. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Come on.
Here's Griffin. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Everyone rolls into the Super Bowl saying, hey, I'm confident. I'll just do what I did before. But let's face it, you got to be wary of the jitters going into a big game like this. Super Bowl is unlike any other game you're going to play.
And now he's starting out 0 for 2. We'll see if he can rebound. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. Yellow, 22, switch, yellow. Set, go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Ready?
They keep it on the ground. Hillman. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. It looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 3rd down and 7. Working out of the gun, Mariota. That is caught. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Tennessee.
Out of the gun to give to Hillman. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Throwing, Mariota. Now he'll tuck this and run. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. 41 yards. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's first and goal.
Set. 43 red. Black 40. Smash. Red. Hut, hut.
Here's Mariota. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Ready, set.
And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's third and goal.
Black blue. Cluster. 6. Black 6. Grill green. Hut.
From the gun, Mariota. And that is caught. Walker. Touchdown Titans. A great effort there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Titans are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up first and 10. Room here to run. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They will run with Grant. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18.
At the 28-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Griffin. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Sorry, it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Grant. And it'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. A lot still to go here in Super Bowl 61. We have reached the end of 1 quarter of play. We'll be back in just a moment. 7-0 is our score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Griffin will try to pick it up himself. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Titans are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And a pretty quick burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And the Titans first down.
Ready.
It's a gift for Hillman right. And ultimately, this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability that certainly is in his arsenal.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down.
Slide through. Here we go. Hut.
Off the play fake, Mariota. Here's Benjamin with a catch. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
10 cycles. Ready. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Touchdown! Mason Taylor, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. This is Grant. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They go back to Grant. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, ready. 70, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, Dragon 60. Go.
They're going on 4th down. It's Griffin. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Washington, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
Robinson up the middle. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Let's go now. 19 tight. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here's Griffin to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll try and run for it. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Oh, on the defensive side, that is so deflating.
Not only is it deflating, they've got to look at each other's eyes on that side of the ball and take each other's measure. You've got them backed up, perfect situation. And what they said to you on the other side is, we don't think you can stop us. Went ahead and got it in that position. That should never happen. Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They go play action with Griffin. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now he's going to step up and run. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Griffin. And he's going to go down again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Griffin. Right side caught by Jackson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this one is right down the middle. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. 1 second, all that remains. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl.
Okay, ready?
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. Blue, 60 red, drill green. Cut.
Mariota. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
First down, Titans.
Red, cycle.
Mariota now. Going deep for Benjamin. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Now Mariota. Well, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Third down. 3rd and long.
Black shot.
Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 52 yards. And the Titans will extend their third quarter lead here in the Super Bowl. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Let's go now. 79, 19, 18.
Now it's Griffin. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And this is hauled in by Matthews. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Up the middle they go. Grant. He's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Warriors 70. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready, right?
They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
19, 18. Here we go. Mustang 19. Up, up. Panther 11, Panther 11. Shot 50, shot 50.
Now Griffin. And that is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
60. Ready. Buffalo 18. Cup 19, Cup 19.
From the shotgun, Griffin. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10.
Come on, come on. Now press all 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks.
Now it's Griffin. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Washington going to send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Here's Hill on the return. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time,
there he goes, right side. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Touchdown, Titans. Mason Taylor, his second touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Titans are starting to open things up here in the Super Bowl. Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Oh, what a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 39-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now, the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find...
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. A great play there. 61 yards. And the Commanders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards there and a first down.
Gain of 7. And the Titans first down.
Now that'll do it for the third quarter of Super Bowl 61. The culmination of the season and the crowning of a champion after the fourth quarter, which is coming up next. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready. 33, yellow. Ready.
They'll try to run some clock with Hillman. And he's fortunate to get anything from that, given a yard up to the 49.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 25-yard line.
First down, Tennessee.
Cut.
Up the middle, Hillman. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. First and 10. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
On the RPO, he'll keep it. And that is caught. Walker Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Titans are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the fourth quarter. I mean, that NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
It's now second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Now Griffin. Now he'll tuck this and run. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
He juked him. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very solid gain of 27. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Grant, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Let's go.
Griffin. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Second and 6.
Here's Griffin. He finds his target. It's Matthews. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Commanders 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to second and 15. Mariota here to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Mariota. He's got his target. That's complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 69 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball. On the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. From the gun, it's a run for Hillman. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
White, black, green cap. Blue, steel, black.
Throwing here, Mariota. Going deep for Benjamin. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete.
And with the way things have gone so far tonight, I figured this was going to be a touchdown because he's wide open. But instead, the ball's laid out just a bit too far, and they come up empty.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
Ready. Yellow, 22.
First down.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
And they're singing in the Music City. The Tennessee Titans are your Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell going to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Tennessee Titans, champions of Super Bowl 61. So that wraps things up for another incredible season of the NFL on EA Sports. So for my partner Charles Davis, for Mike and Greg, Kate and Brock, and our entire crew of hundreds, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Good night from Southern California.